Should be live. Let me double check. Give me a second there. Are we live? I'm just waiting for it to connect. Okay, I think we're live. Then. Perfect. Just waiting for everything to load up. Sorry about this. I am in Mauritius right now, so things are slightly different for me over here compared to how it is back home. I've got a laptop. It's not really the best of ways I want to actually really do this. So I'm just going to give it a few seconds there. Let me remember that. All right, we're live. I can see. Awesome. Touche, my man. What you saying, man? How's it going? DM Marsha. How you saying, bro? Chilling, man. It's all good. It's good. It's been a long time, Touche. Hope you're doing well. Right then. Okay, so let's get cracking then. So what's going on, champs? Hope you guys doing well. Really appreciate you guys actually jumping on the stream itself. So it has been a little while. We'll get this cracking on there. So let's just get this cracking, see what's going on. It has been pretty interesting with Bitcoin ping-ponging it back and forth in on Monday's range itself. Actually, I posted all on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. It's been a lot of fun, really, as well. So let's bring this up there. Cool. Gruner's in the house. Plan Zero. How you doing, man? Right. So let's give out a first shout out to OKX. They're the one that's like up there, who's sponsoring the channel itself. So shout out to them. I've been trading with them for quite some time as well. So it's been quite a while as well. So you're going to see a lot more P&Ls coming up from OKX on Twitter over the next few days, actually. So they've been quite well. They're sponsors of Man City, McLaren, Tribeca Festival. KYC is required as well to actually maximize the whole thing. I think what it is like over the whole plan of how the market is going to react, and with regulations, it's going to be one of those things that you're going to have to do KYC. So I've done it with OKX. I'm quite happy with them. I freaking love them as well, and they've been good to me. They've been really good to me as well. So I am sharing my screen. Yep, yeah, I am sharing the screen. That's all blessed. So shout out to OKX. You know, like, if you really appreciate the content as well, so please do sign up to my link in the description below over here. It's Trader Dank. What you could do, if you'd like to as well, is if you go to sign up over here. In the corner, I think it's slightly different. You won't be able to see it properly as well. But really and truly, put the referral code as Trader Dank, TRA. Let me write it down for you. I miss you too, man. I miss you too. It's been a while, man. It's been too long. I don't know. Like, are you guys seeing it well? Is it loading up properly, or is it bugging up? I'm not too sure, because the thing is, I'm in Mauritius. So I'm gonna actually wing this as I go along. So if it's not working well, like, please do tell me then. So, like, not Google SEO, but basically the referral code, you can type in Trader Dank, and that is the referral. So shout out to these guys. Big love to them. You know, they've been sweet. They've been really, really good to me as well. I've got nothing but love for these guys as well. So that's not really my IP address, obviously. I'm just using NordVPN. Anyway, let's get cracking. Dollar index. We're gonna do the whole thing. SK1, how you doing, brother? Good to have you here, brother, as well. So dollar index is a key thing, all right? So two things I need you to pay attention to. Number one, all right? Actually, a couple of things. There is a couple of things, right? But really and truly, we're gonna stick to this range over here. This one here, in particular, in green, what you see is this is a quarterly range high and a quarterly range low. It's been ping pong, up and down, up and down, up and down, and we finally pushed up. That seems like a breakout, really. Come back down, come into support. So naturally, there is going to be a reaction on the market itself where dollar index is going to push up. Okay, nothing to worry about there. It's pretty much as suspected. I do think we're going to come back down lower, but that's the first range there. It's coming into key support over here. As you know, you're not going to fight. There's no point in you fighting as well. How's it going? Let's play footsie. It's been a while. Are you right there, Jay? Yeah, I'm loving Mauritius. Mauritius has been good to me. Do you know what it is? I'll tell you something. Like, I needed a reset. I just need a reset. So it's good to be back home into my original, like, where my motherland. It's good to see family. It's good to see everyone. It's good to see the sun. Fucking hell, man. The UK, Jesus Christ. I don't know how we survive in the UK. So it's been good. It's been good. I can't complain. Obviously, seen the Twitter's been a rebrand as well. They got rid of the wolf itself. I've been speaking to some of the guys over here and like keep the wolf in the on the banner and stuff like that. So I'll have to see how it goes, but it's good. I'm so happy. I think this is gonna be my retirement as well here in Mauritius. I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna come back here for good, eventually. Speaking as well, but we'll figure it out. The time will come out itself. So it's been good. Sam, how you doing? It's been a while. It's lagging a bit. I'm so sorry about that. I do apologize. It's just because I'm not in the UK. I don't really have the best internet over there. I pay for good internet here, but I don't know. I just gotta do what I've got to make. What I've got here as well. You got free Ripple X Gaming. Love from you. Love from Pakistan. Bless you, my Pakistani brother. Yeah, it's good to take a reset from time to time. 100%. 100%. Oh, I really appreciate free Ripple. You just started to see the work that I'm putting into as well. There's a lot more to come out, when it goes into into the alt session as the bull. Look, you're gonna have traders out there say, yeah, when the bull run comes, we're gonna do this. Nah, you use bear market, bull market, doesn't matter any, but like which market it is. Could be a goat market, chicken market. We're selling beans and freaking, I don't know, I just saw like freaking Nintendo 3DS. That's how much of a nerd I am. Nintendo 3DS, man. You could just buy and sell shit as we go. You know how it works, man. That's the market for you. You play it on the upside, you play it on the downside. Euro has been really good for me. SPX has been phenomenal to me. Really, really phenomenal. I've been scalping the shit out of it. So it's been like, it's like when you're in a zone, and it's just been phenomenal. But anyway, let's get back to the dollar index. So dollar index coming into this reaction period over here. So I'm looking for what's happening on this area here that you see. That is what we call January's range. Okay, let's just zoom into it a little bit more so we can actually see what's going on. Carl, my brother, how you doing? Oh, shout out to Carl, by the way. Carl Crypto. He's a good brother of mine. I met him at Man City. Legend of a guy. I'm gonna plug the brother in. You gotta plug your boys in. I don't see why not. What's the point in actually having a platform you can't even plug your boys in as well? So Car Crypto, give him a follow. He's at 2,151 followers. Let's get him to 2,200. Come on, let's get him some more as well, man. Good lad, really does the work into it as well. He's got a Discord there. He's doing his thing, man. Really, really sharp as well. And he's a lovely, lovely gentleman as well. A top lad. Got nothing but love for him as well. So shout out to Carl, my brother. SK1 Trades, good to have you here as well. Agree, especially the freaking what's up? We will make it this bull market tweets. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. No, honestly, you know what it is? I'll tell you something. I know I'm going off the topic. It's them as well. Like I know, like we're going off the topic a little bit, but like his Twitter is I'm gonna show his Twitter again. Car_crypto. Oh, sorry, Car KAR__ crypto. That's the guy there. He's a good guy. Really, really good guy. Bro, don't say I'm a legend, man. I'm just a guy who actually followed me when I had 300 followers. I had Trader SC who followed me from 0 followers as well. Had Trader NJ who was always helping me out as well. He pushed me a lot as well. So shout out to Trader NJ. Big love to the guy. Who else do we have as well? There was a number of guys, I can't think the top of my head. There was just too many. Oh, Capo was another guy that actually showed me a lot of love. He pushed me to that 1,000 marker. He really did push me to 1,000 marker. And I remember when he pushed me to 1,000 marker, next thing I saw like 1,500 markers. I was in pharmacy at the time. So shout out to these guys. I'm always like, I'll show love to these guys, and because they help me, why can't I help you guys? And if you guys put the work into it, even you guys, just like SK1 Trades as well, Sam H, everyone else as well, I'm happy to do the same for you guys. End of the day, that's what like if you show love, people will show love back to you. That's how it is. What goes around comes around. Good vibes, nothing else as well. So we've got Trade Your Logist, appreciate you there. Michael Maguire, good to have you there, my brother. Good to have you here. But yeah, so what was I saying? I was just like about the we'll make it this bull market. So look, I want to say something quite in depth really about this bull market as well. So my honest opinion is, before we even go into this whole trading scenarios of the dollar index and whatnot, is it me? But that light that light here is just freaking reflecting. It's in my fucking, kind of bothering me a little bit that I'm seeing it there. Anyway, never mind. Doesn't really make a difference if I put it down. But yeah, so what it is like the bull market itself is an interesting one. Most of us wants to be millionaires or whatever. Look, I think I made mistakes too in the bull market too. I've learned the hard way. In my opinion, my view is to actually play two ways differently. The first one is to have the hodl bags, which I've done so since January 2023, the beginning of the year. I've been open about it. This is bull market, not bull market, but this is like a pre-halving market. Bull market itself, like the market's pushing up, and you can see a number of coins are actually pushing up. I bought Link at $5.80. I get $5.80. I watched it go up, and I watched it go down to $4. Fucking hell! But do you know what? That's the thing is, I'm happy to hold it. I'm happy to hold it. How many people bought Link at $4? You want to look for it for $1? Good luck. And if you do get it for $1, that's great. It's Sorry, Sam H says, Trader NJ, what happened to you guys? Always used to tune into your YouTube videos. No, we're just doing our own thing separately, I've got nothing wrong with the guy. I've got no hate for anybody, So he's doing his own thing, I'm doing my own thing. We're all doing separate things as well. I think and that's life. That's life for you, I always will show love to another human being as well. I don't have nothing wrong with I have no hate for anybody, you know what I'm saying? So bless him as well. Hope he's doing well as well. But we need the Denk logo back on Twitter, bro. Appreciate that, touche. But anyway, so yeah. What was I saying? Fucking bull market, Link. Shit, yeah, Link, man. I watched it go up, I watched it go down, and I was like, yo, motherfucker. And it's just one of those ones. And I was like, I remember buying Luna at 30 cents. And I sold very, very fucking early. Like, when I say early, I mean like dirt early. Like, I'm embarrassed to say to you when I sold it. Right, I started selling it at $1 onwards. You know what I mean? So could I held it for $100? Profit's profit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I learned it the hard way as well. So I'm gonna play it differently, where I've got a hodl bag and I've got my trading bags. Right. So whatever my hodl bag is on a ledger is separate to everything else, and I don't really want to think about it too much. And I'll come back to it in 2024, 2025. By 2026, I'm going to be selling it as well. So I don't know if you guys have seen the post about the Benner cycle. The Benner cycle is something like some geezer called the Benner. No, his name is not the Benner. It's like surname is Benner, whatever his name is. In 1875, he was a farmer, and the story about him is that he tried to predict when it's like the best time to invest and whatnot with props, and it's very, very actually like pinpoint, quite spectacular. For example, he predicted the top. This is 1875. The top to be in 1999. 2000 was a dot-com bubble. The next top was going to be like the major top was 2019. 2020 was COVID. The next top, the major, not major top, but like the next time to actually start selling is around 2026. So I'm thinking by 2025, I'm the fuck out. Fuck this shit, man. I don't want to hold nothing as well, you know what I'm saying? So that's really what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to hold on these tokens as well. Whether they give me 20x, 50x, 100x, I don't really give a shit. Hodl is hodl, right? Trading is trading, separate things as well. So I don't want to mix them together. And that's the way I see. That's the way I'm going to actually play the game, as that. And I think that's the way I've been quite open about it on Twitter. I've been open about it on YouTube as well. Some might disagree with me, which is fine. That's the good thing about crypto and the internet. We all have difference of opinion. Your opinion might be right. Mine might be wrong, you know what I'm saying? So like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm happy to actually put my hand up and say, yo, I'm wrong, I'm sorry, X, Y, and Z. But so hang in there, hang in there. Like I played it in 2017, made money, lost it all in 2017, 2018. Played it in 2020, 2021, 2022, made mistakes in 2022. I didn't time the top effectively that I should have, but I've understood how to play this game. Sometimes you just gotta walk the fuck out, what's he saying? But the beauty of trading is that you can hold your spot and trade to make spot time games. It makes it easy. Yeah, it makes it easy for you to hold as well. 100%. Just gotta listen to Let's Play Footsie. She's actually speaking like a lot of facts as well. So bless her. And but yeah, let's get cracking as well. So dollar index. Your work, bro. Thank you so much for Trade Your Logist. It's nothing special if you ask me. I think it's just bit of luck here and there. I mean, along on Bitcoin, you know, but I'll talk about that in just a moment. Let's just do the dollar index talk as well, and let's just talk about what's going on, briefly just speaking about it as well. Now, if you look at it this way, whichever way you want to look at it. So I was talking about this as a quarterly range, we bounce into it. Area that is January's high. Let me just think, I'll do that as a separate, like Twitter kind of video, separately, my views, but I'm gonna just talk about the gist of it as well. So let me just try and get rid of that so it doesn't, it's kind of bugging me a little bit, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So we got January's high, January's low, stop run there, stop run there, support, so deviation back into the mid-range, yearly open itself, caps the market, does a deviation, gets back underneath resistance, comes off, sells off over here, nice clean smash. Now that's the thing is, I want to talk about this. It's a nice clean smash below January's low. So any retest we're looking for and breakdown, we're looking for a sell-off to come back down underneath this quarterly range. Once we get back below this quarterly range, that will give us a deviations all done, play it back down into the mid-range, which is around 96 point whatever it is. I can tell you the specific numbers right here actually, which is right over here, 96.7 ish. That's what I'm looking at, 96.7. Play it level to level from the mid-range, looking to the range low. That's pretty much the gist of it. That's all it is really as well. So I'm just trying to make sure that like, because I haven't got my, normally I have to, for me right now is bearish market structure. Fundamentals, a whole different story. Talking about inflations, I don't want to really go into that whole scenario. I do want to point out on Wednesday it's FOMC. Fund is the Fed fund rate is coming out as well on Wednesday, so pay attention to that. So be very cautious about that and see how this goes on. It's quite evident in my view that the rate hikes and the inflation is dropping down, right? The rate hike is 25 BPS, but the inflation is dropping down. It's very obvious from the data there. So which should show us a bearish dollar. When it's a bearish dollar, which means it becomes something what we call a risk off asset, right? Risk off. You got risk on. Let me just write this down. RISK, risk on and risk off. Now, what is risk on and risk off? Let me just try and explain that quickly in a brief idea. And obviously, you guys, this is so weird. I'm doing this off a freaking touchpad, so it's really strange. But bear with me anyway. What is a risk on asset? A risk on is when participants in the market is willing to take a risk. What is the risk? Will be on something like gold. Will be things like the stock markets. So XAU, which is, I'm not gonna write that down. I'm just talking. XAU, which is gold. The stocks like SPX, euro currencies, they will go up, which means dollar will decline because they're willing to take risk. Because if dollar is declining, everything else against the dollar will go up. Risk off is when they're not willing to put money into risk on assets, which would be like, again, dollar, SPX, euro, the currency pairs. You've got Nasdaq, the Dow. They're willing to say, you know what, that's going to be a declining factor, so we're going to go risk off, and where they're going to put the money into the dollar, the US dollar, right? So that's go risk off. So what we're having right now is the market is looking like it's a risk off. It hasn't fully given us a fully confirmation. Obviously SPX has been on a whole phenomenal run in its own world, which is like well, it's bear market rallies, that's what they were calling it, right? So I mean, it's different. Even I thought it was a bear market rally at first. I generally did think so as well, but when we start climbing above the 2021's mid-range, which we'll talk about briefly, then you start thinking to yourself, hang on a second, have I lost weight? Bro, I'm 67 kilos, bro. I don't know, like I think I'm losing fat, but I'm gaining muscle. But it's kind of 1-to-1 ratio because I haven't gained any weight. I do want to gain some more weight on me as well. So pray for me, bro. So, but yeah, what I was saying, have I lost weight? Threw me off the fucking thingy, the idea what I was talking about. So yeah, so we're looking for the dollar index to break down. Once we make a new lower low, it will show us that's what's happening. We'll look at gold. Gold will be going up. We'll look at stocks. The stocks, the SPX will all be going up. Things will be moving up to the upside. And when that happens, then fine, fucking great, happy days. We'll play the whole move on the upside, right? So that's really what we're looking for. Okay, so looking at this right now, just zooming into here, what do we have here? All right, think it was on the daily I was looking at, right? Is it daily or weekly? You lost me. Nah, don't say that. Don't say that. Do you use Elliott Waits? Nah, I don't use Elliott Waits, bruv. I don't even know who Elliott is, bruv. Who is Elliott? I keep hearing his name, Hari Chanda. Please don't tell me you lost me. It should be alright. Give me a second. Yep, it seems like you've lost me. I'm having bad connections. Oh, everything's alright. Cool. We're good. Bloody hell. You scared me for a moment there. I was like, shit, man, I can't be doing this, man. Fucking Mauritian, what you call it? Refresh the page, everyone. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Trad. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. So what I'm looking at now is this daily block here. You see this? This was what we call at the time a bullish order block. So when price, as long price holds this down candle here, that's the last down candle that pushed the market up. As long as we hold above it, it's bullish price action. But we couldn't break above these highs to continue the upside to make a new higher high. Instead, it was showing us heaviness in the market. You see, lower highs, and then it breaks down, and we've broken down below. So we'll come back into this bearish order block. So me personally speaking right now is I'm quite fine for it to go back up, and it pull back up, or however it wants to do, but I want to get back down. Once we get down underneath this, right, shows me continuation of bearish market structure. This is the confirmation for me to say, yo, let's go, take out these lows, and off we go. So there's time for this to work out. So I just wanted to spend a bit of time on we're losing you for 30 seconds. It's fine. Sorry about that, Dipcho. Appreciate that, man. Mauritian Wi-Fi, what can I say? But that's what we're looking for. So in terms of dollar index to actually do that, and when it does that, we should see more of an increase on the currency pairs, more increase in the SPX, same with the Dow, same with the Nasdaq, and same with crypto. Now crypto is a whole different scenario there, which we'll just touch base in just a few seconds. So just bear with me just a moment. I just want to talk about the SPX, right? So ES is an interesting one, right? So what I've looked at for the last couple of really about 2 years now actually is 2021's range. That's 2021's range low. Whoopsie daisy. 2021's range low. 2021's over here, and that's the range high, that's the mid range. So we played from the high back to the mid back to low back to high, mid back down to low back to mid, and we've broken up and we're showing up higher. So I'm looking at potentially the 2021's range high. How does it do that? I don't know exactly. Whoopsie daisy. Now there is a gap here. If it comes back down and holds above this block over here, because that's bullish actually. That's a breaker now. Happy days. I'm happy to go into this target there and looking for 2021's mid-range, so range high itself. If it gets back below here and starts breaking down, I'm happy to go down, fill out that gap. If we find support and shows bullishness, play it back into this well, it would have been an order block itself, and then see if we can reclaim and hold above it. Off we go back to these highs. Otherwise, we'll come back to the mid-range, but I'm looking for the mid-range to hold there. So I'm bullish. I'm bullish on SPX. How it's going to do this in short term, it's a whole different scenario there. I've been scalping this off the minute. If you guys have seen it on the need to sort out the Mauritius Wi-Fi, yeah. No, what we'll have to do, I have to get like one of them Elon Musk Starlinks. That's what I'm going to have to end up doing. But yeah, anyway. So what we're saying is like, yeah. So in terms of the SPX, right, I'm pretty quite heavily bullish on that until then, to see how we actually react off here. Now once we get to 2021's range high, I don't know if we actually deviate, it breaks down and then sell off to the mid-range back down to range low. I don't know. I can't really say that until we get a price action over here in this area there, or we actually break above and show me continuation to the upside, and then we play to the upside. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think Q3 earnings season, which started, is massive for US. Yes, it is absolutely. So it's going to be an interesting one with Q3 earnings as well. So we'll see how that goes. But let's get right into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the main thing why we're all here, aren't we, right? Because at the end of the day, right, it's all good that you know about dollar index and shit, all that kind of malarkey, right? But does it really mean anything to us right now? Because we're trading crypto. You know, crypto is crypto, and that's the main thing. So now, we've come into the fucking mid-range, mashallah. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. Anyway, I'm obviously saying, can you tell your short-term bias for SPX, like for next week? So, oh, short-term bias. Let's have a quick look. Let's have it. Let's do that. All right. So, right then. So, oh man, let me delete all this. This is all lessons and shit like that. So, we're above the Monday's high, showing me bullishness as well. Let me look at the weekly as well. See how the weekly closes in 2 hours as well. So, to me, there's two things. Okay. There's sets of liquidity I'm looking for, because all I've done so far is fill out liquidity. I'm just looking for liquidity hunting the whole move up, and that's how I've been how I've been scalping this. There's liquidity resting over here and over here, as you can see, at 4637 and 4594. Right, those are the 2 points I'm looking for. Now, I want to see how we close and see how we open for Monday. Now, as you can see, if I hide everything off there, we have showed absolute bullishness, taking out these highs over here. We closed above this high, which means bullish. If we had closed below this high there, I'd be looking for a retest to take out this low over here and coming in to fill out this gap over here. That's what I'll be looking for. But the fact that we haven't done that and then we're showing bullishness, I'm like, well, let's carry on and see what happens. If we get back below next week, if we get back below this low here, it breaks down, I'll be looking for liquidity resting over here, target 1, filling out over here, and then watching how we react off this. That's my short-term view, looking for it, as we're just looking on the weekly chart. If not, what I'll be looking for the bullish scenario, right? Because it looks like it's going to be quite bullish if you ask me on SPX. If I just go over to the dailies, let's just drop it down to the 4 hours. So I've already highlighted the scenarios of liquidity there. This is the Monday's range. That's Monday's low. That's Monday's high. Fill the broke up, hold support. All I'm looking for, what's capping the market right now, it's this particular area here. That's the area that's capping the market there. Okay, so if we can get back into this, I'm looking to play it back up, bullish price action, take out the liquidity over here, and we can get a close above here, continuation, target 1, reclaim and hold above it, looking for an extension to target 2 of the next liquidity that we talked about. And that's it. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Hey, Pandrola, how you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. So yeah, that's pretty much SPX really as well. So I mean, I've been looking at the minutes. The minutes have been fucking phenomenal. I might do a little special thing on how to scalp the SPX on the minute. We'll see. But I have to get back to the UK. I can't do this on like off a laptop. It doesn't work for me. It's not a very pleasant thing. I've got 16% of battery on here, so I need to speed this up a little bit. All right. So let's get this to Bitcoin. Right. Let's just talk about Bitcoin. Quickly chat about ETH, and then we'll end this as a stream there. So, as you're aware, if you're following me on Twitter, we've been ping-ponging this back and forth and whatnot. I call this the top over here. Posted a short with a stop loss over here, and I was saying we're target 1, target 2, extended targets here. So what we did is when we came back down and whatnot, took some profit. I cut the rest of the trade there. I did originally take a long, which I'll talk about in a bit. Let me just talk about this whole scenario that I'm looking at in terms of Bitcoin for weekly, for the next week's plan actually. So there's two things here, right? Number one, we are playing in 2 sets of range, right? The first range I want you to pay attention is this range high over here. Let me get rid of this Ethereum US dollar shit. That's the range high there, dark mode candle, range low over here, mid range over here, okay? So as you can see, we've taken out the stops, resistance, deviation. So what does that mean? We play back down to the mid-range. Mid-range, we're looking to play it back down to the liquidity at 29.4k. Now, yes, this is the Coinbase chart, so it will be very different. Got to explain the silver bullet. That is the silver bullet explanation there. I'm so sorry that the Wi-Fi is not doing so well, but thank you so much, FDY. I appreciate that. Fucking dickhead. Caught me off guard. Bro, stop doing that, man. We should be focusing on Bitcoin. But anyway, so yeah, so we're looking for liquidity resting here. But in the meantime, right, while we're in this range, there's another range we're playing, which is this range here. What is that range? That's Monday's fucking range. all we've done so far, all I've done really, is ping pong the shit out of it, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's been a lot of fun making money up, thingy on both sides of the direction. Doesn't really matter that we talked about at the very beginning of the stream. If it's a freaking bear market, bull market, goat market, chicken market, it's all the same shit, really. Really and truly, I'm just having a bit of fun. So we're just ping-ponging the whole shit. So that's the first thing. Now, I'm in a long right here, right? So we've hit target 1, which is 30k really as well. That's the first target there. I'm looking for extended targets going up. So this is the plan now. Let's just talk about this Monday's range as a plan and how we're going to play this for potentially a breakout on the upside or the downside, and that's really what we're focusing on. Okay, that's all it is, right? So I'm going to actually highlight this, right? I'm going to actually delete this for a second, right? Because that's not so important right now. Okay, if you're not in a short, if you're not in a long so far, don't stress about it. Wait, you can look. There's two ways to enter this. Either one, you look for the extreme and let you come back into the mid range, hold the mid range, bullish price action from Monday's mid range, playing it to target 1. Have to take profits here because this is filling out all this fair value gap of here. It's what we call an FVG. Nick Bar, how you doing, man? It's been a while, man. It's been a while, 100%. That's an FVG, a fair value gap. That'll be target 1, and extended targets we're going for target 2 at 30.345k. What happens then is going to be quite interesting. What I would like to see, right, is one or two things. Either one is going to be a breakout to the upside, and if it is going to be a breakout to the upside, what we're looking for is, let me just bring this back up there. Remember the range high that we talked about? What we're looking for is something like this: break up to the upside, bullish price action, a reclaim of this particular area right here, this high here. Once we reclaim that high there, that will give us confirmation to say, well, hang on a second, motherfuckers. This is a confirmation to go to target 1, 30.8k, and target 2 to whatever that high is, which is about 30.1279. And that'll be that's the extended targets there. Once you got that, that's the upside. If not, when it gets up to here and starts breaking back down, take the shorts just like I did so. Stop loss above the highs over here. Target 1 to the mid-range, then target 2 down to the range low. That's it. You're not focusing on these lows over here. I didn't focus on these lows here. I'm just literally range bound to range bound. Play from low to mid, mid to high, high to mid, mid to low. As simple as that. That's all you've got to do. And then if it does break down and continues to break down, this is the extended target at 29.4k, and that's it. Walk away. I don't give a shit what happens next. That's all the plan is for Bitcoin. Once we've done that, either we come into here or we come up to there, or we'll do another stream and we'll talk about it then. If this happens on Monday or Tuesday or whatever day it is, fuck it. We'll jump on the stream. We'll talk about the next plan, what we're looking for there. Does that make sense? That's all it is. Don't overcomplicate things. It's a ping pong range, okay? You just ping pong it from up, down, up, down, up, down. It sounds like a fucking GTA cheat code. L1, L2, R1, R2, up, down, up, down, up, down. That was the cheat code for the health. I still remember that from Vice City as well. Shout out to Vice City. That was a fucking sick game. What's going on, Sam H? But yeah, that's all it is for Bitcoin. Don't overcomplicate it. Now, Ethereum is very different. Ethereum is going to be, it's a funky ass one, if you ask me. It's a very, very funky ass one. You know why? I'll show you. There's still liquidity resting on both sides, which hasn't been taken out. That's why it's been really, really, really interesting to actually watch. But I haven't even bothered to actually trade Ethereum. Come on. One is ready. One is ready. There we go. This is Monday's range. That's all I've done. Monday's range, right? And right here, I'm expecting this to be resistant, right? Let me show you there. That is a quarterly range. That's quarterly open right here. When it decides to open up, sorry about the internet, so we're gonna have to end this quite soon there. But yeah, that is the quarterly open. As you can see, the quarterly open. Then the deviation, sell off. Comes back up. Then the deviation, sells off as well. So we're consolidating below the quarterly open. So if we flip above it, show me bullish price action, then we can look for higher prices, and I'll explain to you what I'm looking at. It's pretty much to me April's range is what we're talking about. But let's first narrow this down into a smaller, tighter range, into Monday's range, because there is liquidity resting on both sides which hasn't been taken out. Honestly, I don't know. It's and that's why I have not bothered to actually trade it. It's not very clear to me, in my opinion. This is Monday's high. This is Monday's high, and this is Monday's low. This is the mid-range. Liquidity is resting over here, and liquidity is resting down here. It hasn't taken it out on both sides. All it's doing is just range bounding between the 25% range and the 75% range. Is it really worth taking the trade on Ethereum? Fuck no. Honestly, screw that. I'm not really wasting my time on that. I'll just stick to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's where I'm making the money. If you've seen on Twitter, I've made a freaking a 300% trade on Bitcoin. That's a mad one. I'll show you this just for the jokes of it, because why the fuck not? You know what? If I worked hard for it, I can do it. Where is it? Where is it? There you go. There you go. 300%. So why not? You know, like, and it's been a good one. It's been good, as you can see. So some of you guys might be thinking like, you risk $5. Yeah, fuck it. I risk $5. I don't give a shit. Or maybe I risk $50. Maybe I risk 100. Who knows? But it's been a trade anyway. So you know, you're always gonna get haters, and that's the fun thing. I love them. I'm in your head, you know what I'm saying? So if like, well, to be honest, I'm not getting any haters right now, I gotta say. I've been getting a lot of love from the community. So shout out to you guys, man. Those who actually show me love, I will show you respect as it is. And I will always do this kind of stuff as well. So and if you do enjoy the content, like I said, and winning from all the calls that I show you, support by joining with the link in the referral link. Appreciate you guys there as well. So with Ethereum, I don't really want to take a trade on Ethereum, honestly speaking. I just don't know which side of liquidity is going to be taken out. If it does take it out onto the upside, then I'll be looking for the higher prices. And then what is the higher prices? So I want to zoom out for a second and just show you what I'm looking at. So we got April's range. I'm going to show you this on daily, actually, on the 4 hours. Fuck it. Appreciate that too, Shay, man. So over here, as you can see, in purple, just focus on the purple range. That is April's low. It keeps freaking doing that, and it's bugging me. You know what? I'm gonna move this over here. That's better. There we go. So that's April's low. That's April's high. This is the mid-range, and it just so happened the quarterly open is just where the April's mid-range is. So let it reclaim the quarterly open, get above the mid-range, hold above it, or do that. Price action is liquidity target 1 here, target 2 there, looking for target 3 at April's high at 21.41. How I would only play Ethereum, I wouldn't even bother with the day trades on this one. I would just I would look more for what you call it? Yeah, I think what you call it? Yeah, I'm just looking for more of a play to the upside. That's all it is. Yeah, I don't really have anything. I mean, the shorts is that for Ethereum, if it takes out this low over here and finds resistance under this mid range, then I'd be like, yeah, take out this liquidity over here, liquidity over there. That'd be target 1. I said target, yeah. Let's say go target 1 over here, and then we go for target 2 at Monday's low at 1760. That's what it is. I don't have anything else. I don't want to extend too much. You know, what's the point of actually breaking your back for a little trade for something that you're just going to be stressing out? Sometimes you just got to sit back and let things unfold and say, you know what, if I don't like this chart, I'll go for something else. So I mean, I'll give you an example. Like Inge, man, I've been holding this trade for Inge, and it's bugging the shit out of me. Like, it's really. I mean, I could walk away and it would be a very, very phenomenal good trade. Don't get me wrong. But I'm looking for liquidity resting here at $9.97. And I've been holding this trade since freaking when? 28th of June. Bro, we're in the 21st of July, man. What the fuck am I doing? I've never held this trade for so long. So, I'm still... Jesus Christ, man. I mean, my stop loss now has been brought up to here. So I'm in profit. So if I do get stopped out, for example, it'll be like... what, 3.84, which kind of sucks, but I do want, it's one of those ones, isn't it? It's one of those ones, but that's really it. That's all I have to say for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I don't have much more to it than just that. I'd rather stick to Bitcoin than anything else, in all honesty. So if I can stick to Bitcoin, why the fuck not? So I'm going to call it a day, guys, and yeah, I'm going to go chill out and stuff like that. It is nearly, 10 past 11 in Mauritius, so I'm going to go and just chill out with family and whatnot. So hopefully you guys actually have a great day, have a great weekend, enjoy yourself as well. It is going to be, a slow weekend, I'd say. I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest. I've just got that Bitcoin trade as well. I'm going to just tighten my stop loss a little bit. It was at break even, so it's been all right there. But we'll see how it goes. Do you mind checking Solana? Quickly just check it out. Now Solana, right? The reason why I can check it is because I've already got the levels marked out. So Solana, right? There's two major major levels, right? So with Solana, I am gonna do an alt session as well, but I think like an alt session, I think I have to do it when I come back. Not with freaking Mauritian Mauritian Wi-Fi. Fuck that. But the first one, Solana, is this high here. Right? This is the range high over there, and this is the range low over there. Right? That's all it is. Massive push up, then deviation. Right? Whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. Deviation over here. Deviation. Deviation. This is the trend line. Resistance. 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 Break above it. Support. Hold above it. Bullish price action. So it's showing me bullish price action already, right? But, which means what though? It doesn't mean much. For me right now, which I'm a little bit concerned about, right, is this. Now we're holding into Monday's range right here, right? So if I lose Monday's range, right, I'll be looking for a short. Playing what? You see this high over here? And this low here? That's a range that's been ping-ponging for quite some time. Deviation, support, deviation. Lost it again, but a big deviation there. So let me just try and get the lines on here. I do have low battery, so I'm going to try and be a bit wary about that. What is the battery level on this? 11%. Okay, so we can do this. I don't have my charger with me as well, so it's back at my grandparents' place in Mauritius. But yeah, this is the mid-range over here. Okay. So this is how I'm going to look to play. Right, cool. Let me just move that here and just hide all this. Right there. Now, I know this is the daily. Let me drop it down to the full. Okay. So, what I'm looking for is, does this low hold in place, or is it going to actually fail on me? If it's going to fail on me, what I'm looking for, right, really and truly actually, is if price gets back up into this order block right over here, right, and finds resistance and breaks back down, I'm happy to go for a short here with a stop loss there. Then I'll be looking for target 1 up here, target 2. Then once we lose this low there, this will give me confirmation to go into the mid-range, and then from the mid-range I'm looking to go back down to range low. That's how I'll be looking to play Solana, really and truly speaking. I've got a bounce, clearly. I don't know if you can hear that. I can clearly have the bounce anyway. But that's really what I'm looking for Solana, for a short itself. But if we can reclaim, let me bring this back up. Yeah. If we can actually reclaim the Monday's mid-range and hold above it, I'm looking to play it back into the mid-range for itself, right? That's an easy trade. I'm looking for resistance of it and then take out, go into $33. I've got to go, guys. See you later, man. It is 11:15. I'll catch you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Yeah, see you soon, man. Let me try and sign off there. Oh, fuck, how do I sign off here?